a couple weeks back, I did Yandhi on stream on my Twitch stream. If you guys don't follow me on Twitch, you guys can go check that out, man. You know, you guys can just kind of just chill with me, talk to me. If you guys want to just, you know, listen to other albums on live stream, from time to time, I do that. If you want the notification, go follow me on Twitch. Anyways, I listened to Yandhi on stream, and I must say, I'm kind of angry that I didn't do a video on it. You know, a live first time reaction. I'm going to listen to some of the songs with you guys on here, but I want to give you my thoughts on what I think about it after hearing Jesus is King and after hearing Yandhi. It really upsets me. It really upsets me because Yandhi is by far, whether it's, you know, not mastered or not, Yandhi is definitely better than Jesus is King in my opinion. Whoever has heard the Yandhi leaks and whoever has heard Jesus is King, if you guys agree with me, get in the comment box below and let me know. But from what I listened to, even as an unfinished product, you know, Yandhi just had more soul, and it felt like actual Kanye more than Jesus is King. From all the antics I'm seeing post Jesus is King, it's crazy. I'm starting to believe now that Kanye is just another business move for Kanye at the end of the day. Like, he don't really mean none of this shit. And I know I talked about it previously in other videos saying that you're not supposed to really, in their time of spiritualness, however their journey, you know, everybody has a different journey with Christ, and how he's, you know, kind of just, you know, he's going to make mistakes. He's going to have hiccups, but as long as you admit your sins to God or whatever, I don't know how it goes. I'm not that much of a religious person, but, you know, when he admits his sins, that's his first step, and that's his first step into his journey. Look, I honestly think it's a business move, all right? Him doing the whole church thing in Texas with the other dude, I'm kind of just sitting here like, oh, Kanye saying some reckless shit. Yeah, it may be a joke, but I really don't believe it. I don't really take it at all. And if we're going from a musical standpoint, Jesus is King, to me, still only has 3 to 4 great tracks that I go back to. Follow God, the Chick-fil-A song, the ending track. After listening to Yandhi, man, I felt like even those tracks with Ty Dolla $ign that we got in Jesus is King, I forget, After the Storm, I think it's called, that one was better way before, even though I say this multiple times, that he should have just did live chorus choir version of After the Storm, because that one sound fire. I did not think that X belonged on there, Yandhi, or even on Jesus is King. He did not sound good on there. But listening to that, Salah, the original version of Salah is fire. I won't play that version because that version always gets copyrighted, but the original version of Salah is holy shit. The production was just all over the place on the Yandhi version. I'm kind of just like, why didn't you just take a risk with that? I think people would have enjoyed that. A lot of people are speculating that he didn't release Yandhi because he had this forthcoming of Christ, and he wanted to be, you know, spiritual, and he wanted to be a changed man, and, you know, listening to Yandhi, it was just a different direction to where he wanted to go. I don't think so, to be honest. I mean, he still had a lot of the gospel sounding themes on Yandhi, but for the most part, you know, there wasn't really anything too vulgar on Yandhi where I thought he couldn't have moved forward with that album. Just my opinion. The first track, I'm going to say that I'm so upset. My thing is, how could you not have had that track? In what world do you think that Aliens wasn't going to be a track that was going to push you? It just makes no sense, because that track right there is the track that everybody was would be hyped for. Because I know that all of the Yandhi listeners that were requesting this said Aliens. You're going to lose your mind, Dev, when Aliens come out. Aliens is going to be your track. I love also how he had the dream on a lot of the songs. You know, just he did the same thing in Ultralight Beam. I believe, yeah, the dream was on Ultralight Beam. And having the dream voice over or you know, sing a lot of these choruses, I felt like that's a perfect fit for the dream. What the fuck were you thinking, Kanye? What? And then right here, hold on. Right. Alien.
Magical take off. I took time off. I don't believe in time.
Hey.
I just believe in science. I just been feeling that.
How? In what world do you think that we now go fly with that shit? That shit is fire. Alien is probably equivalent to Blood on the Leaves. Like, that's the feeling I got when I was listening to Alien. Just the buildup of the track. That track it literally shits on all of Jesus is King, unfinished or not. and just having Cuddalicious on there as well. Like, how you not gonna include Cuddalicious on Jesus is King? That's what I was really confused about. You just did Kids See Ghosts and then not gonna have Cuddalicious on the track? Come on, man. That's crazy to me right there. But you had Cuddalicious on this track. Listen to this shit.
Come back again. Hey. Fly to hell is what it says. Hey. Alien.
Look, I understand as well. Kanye has not been verse spitter in the new age right now. We get it. That's not what has saved Kanye in his last 3 albums. It's been his production. His strong suit has always been production. So why not just give us fire production? I think that's all what we were waiting for. Just the fire production. Let's not even talk about at 80 Degrees Hurricane.
I chose not to be a slave. Drop the wave runners, now we run away.
We was waiting for this one. Bro, he fumbled. He fumbled right here. And I told y'all, Kanye never missed, bro. He missed with this one. Because, look, why not combine, if anything, why not combine Yandhi? Look, I understand. You got your beliefs. You want to just change. You want to be a changed person. We all gonna change. We all, in this life, we don't stay the same. That we don't want to stay constant, all right? I get it. But you gonna have Kanye, Yandhi, and you could have had Kanye, Jesus is King, combine some of the tracks. Because if you would have took at least 9 to 10 tracks from both projects, this shit would have been, you would have had everybody speaking. While still keeping your gospel shit, you still would have had people content with what you released. Because I feel like there's a lot of shit from Yandhi we could take, and there's a lot of shit that from Jesus is King that we can also take. Man, let's not even get into my second favorite track on this bitch. Hold on. We get to this track right here. I don't care what y'all say. When he played this shit, I was like
that mall on the dawn of the dead. I don't know you, my dog.
Hey.
Step away from the bus.
Yo.
Check the score.
Go down.
I'm a bull like the hometown.
Hey.
Yeezy zone, Yeezy bomber, wear my own designer. Name good on my bridges.
How do you not think this is fire? People said, bro, you know what? I ain't never look. Lately I've been listening to other like reviewers and seeing what they've been saying about shit. And, you know, I kind of take that with a grain of salt. You know, I always like hearing my peers on how they feel about certain projects and whatnot. But what I'm not going to do no more, Dev, and I ain't going to sit back and sit there. You going to tell me that this was not good, terrible? You out your fucking mind, bro. You out of your fucking mind, bro. This shit right here, that Bye Baby, bro, that is that motherfucking Kanye right there. That's vintage Kanye. He said Yeezy's on, Yeezy, kickback. No slip back. It wasn't the fact that his lyricism was trash. I get it. It's not the best Kanye lyrics we've ever gotten. I get that. But what I'm saying though is the energy, the way he was flowing, the confidence exuding from this man's raps, bro. That nigga was going in. He was picture to y'all, bro. How you not like this? How do you not like this, bro? That's crazy to me, man. Like
100 round, no kickback. Mansion party, a little kickback.
Hey.
Fake vibes, we ain't with that.
Nah.
Champagne, don't sip that.
Yeah.
100 rounds, no kickback.
I apologize to the dude on stream that I didn't play The City in the Sky the whole time because the beginning was kind of trash to me. When I actually listened to the track and waited for the beat to drop, you are right. So whoever you were on stream, I apologize. I did not mean to be rude to you. You were definitely right. Have a 070 shake on that bitch. She had a... They're gonna dream with the vocals. I'm really just so confused listening to this because I was under the impression that this was just a this album was just a throwaway. It was nothing that was going to come out of this. It was not a good leak. I thought the leaks were fake. I really don't really like fucking with leaks because I feel like sometimes leaks can be fake. It's not what the artist really wanted. But a lot of y'all saying this was confirmed by Kanye. This is the real thing. This is what, you know, what it originally was. And for it to have original samples of like Salah, to have original versions of not Water, but to have what was I thinking of, the other track that he had on there. He had the one with Kenny G, that track on there. That was also an original track without Kenny G and without clips. So, you know, it's just Kanye on that track. So I can see why, you know, Yandhi was real. It was a scrap project. And I'm just not understanding how. This is the other track right here. Ty Dolla, first of all, Ty Dolla was all over this album. He was all over this album from start to finish. He put his name in this shit. Right here, this track right here, I thought this one could have been a radio hit. Very general, but this could have been his. Nobody Instead of getting Chick-fil-A, we could have got this shit.
Who else you know this bad with 2 kids? Nobody ever gave you shit. Nobody flew to Columbia like you did.
And then to finish it off, I gotta say, to finish it off, this has to be one of my favorite tracks. Last Name. Ant Clemens was also, no disrespect to Ant Clemens, because he's on one of my favorite tracks on Jesus King, which is Water. Water is my favorite, has become my favorite with Follow God and the Chick-fil-A track. But Water has become one of my favorite tracks on Jesus is King. And then to get this track right here with Ant Clemens, Last Name.
Y'all can't do nothing out of me. Y'all can't put my enemy. Y'all can't get out there.
As y'all gonna understand, man, I wish I could play more, but they taking off the not Yandhis. The not Yandhis, they taking them off. So I gotta just give y'all short samples. They might even take my video down, but I had to include it, man, because some of those tracks, me talking don't really give too much justice. You're gonna have to listen to it for yourself. It's really wild to me that it's just, I'm just mind blown how, you know, for it to be throwaway tracks, for it to be tracks that weren't mastered, you know, were kind of just there and then scrapped. These are very solid to me, man. Like, they're very solid sounding. Definitely with some little tweaks here and there, but we could have had a solid right there. In all honesty, we could have kept the track. He could have kept the track with Ty Dolla $ign, The Storm, and he could have put Water, Follow God, Jesus is King, and that outro, even the one with Kenny G on here. That'd have been 5 tracks. You know what? Throw Salah on here because a lot of people love Salah. I'm not opposed to that. Throw Salah on here and then have, like, you know, the 5 different tracks that I mentioned. New Body, Hurricane 80 Degrees. I mean, Hurricane 80 Degrees, I felt like was solidified as soon as he released that little sample that came out on World Star. It was like 30 seconds. He needed to put that on the album. That was one track that everybody was requesting, and the other track, Lift Yourself. Everybody was also you know, waiting for that one. So we had those 2 tracks right there. City in the Sky needed to be on there. Last Name with Ant Clemens needed to be on there. You know, Bye Bye Baby, and of course Aliens. How do you leave Aliens on there? Even Young Thug, having Young Thug on the feature, how do you leave Aliens out? I don't get that. Kanye West, someone please explain to me why he scrapped Yandhi, the real reason, and don't tell me that it's because he had a change in heart. There has to be something more, because that album was not even vulgar or anything. Like, it still stayed within his change into his Christianity or whatever he's going, you know, he's transitioning into, but it stayed in that element. Like, I don't understand why he couldn't have just kept this on and moved a lot of these tracks onto his album Jesus is King, unless these are going to be on the Sunday Service album. Then that, you know what, then me just shut the fuck up, all right? Because then he got my ass. Get in the comment box below, let me know what you feel about that, man. Let me know how you feel. I know this wasn't much of a reaction, but I still had to put a reaction because I put some of the songs in there. So just, you know, go ahead, get the video to 3,000 likes. You guys get the video to 3,000 likes. Actually, I already said that I'm going to do, yeah, I did say that I was going to do College Dropout. That's going to be my next throwback. I still got to do Man on the Moon as well, and I still got to do Travis Scott Days Before Rodeo. All right, get this video to 3,000 likes. We will do top 5 Kanye tracks from the recent album all the way down to the last first album. Amazing track. Y'all already know what my favorites on here. I told you guys. If you haven't listened to it, go search for it on YouTube. You know, Not Yandhi's. I don't mean to be a snitch, but Not Yandhi's. Go find it on Twitter. There'll always be links. Just go find it. Just go find it, man. Take a listen to it for yourself. Let me know how you feel about it. What was your favorite track? Let me know how you feel about it with Jesus King compared to Yandhi. Let me know all that good stuff. Don't forget to follow me on social media. Let me know what you want to hear. Hey, I wish I could put these on my Patreon. If you guys want my Patreon, donate $1, $2 to get my Patreon. I might start doing a Discord Patreon. Further details with that coming soon. But yeah, man, I wish I could put some of these songs on my playlist. It's really hard. I had them on my Google Drive though, so that's kind of the best I can do right now. Yeah, man, I just love this album. I just love it. I listen to Bye Bye Baby and Aliens probably every other day now. Those are probably my 2 favorite tracks. It's just crazy. It's crazy how you don't include Bye Bye Baby and let that track kind of just get lost in the wind. You don't let tracks like Bye Bye Baby get lost. Just my opinion. Get in the comments below. Let me know how you feel. Don't forget, it's me, boy Dev. Like always, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for support. And until the next time, Kanye is still the GOAT. All GOATs miss every once in a while, though. Till the next time, we out. Peace.